Hi, it's Jeanette here from my home studio, Far Forest Ceramics in North Worcestershire. It is a very cold morning here in the UK, hence jumper and fleece, but I've got a nice kiln opening to do, and this one is actually hardly any of my own work. So I had my gorgeous sister-in-law come to visit us last weekend. She came a few months ago and we made some pieces, hand building some snowmen and some little hearts, and so we spent a few hours in the studio on a glazing day. I think Joe found it quite interesting to see all the different stages, because if you're not a potter, you don't realise all the individual little things that you have to do. So we had a great time glazing, and she trusted me to try and fire her pieces. So this is, Joe, most of your work coming out of here now. We'll go straight into it. The top shelf is actually one of my large platters that I've done with chips, and I lay this on silica sand to help avoid cracking, but I actually use a different application this time. I've put it in a salt cellar, which somebody suggested, and I put less on, so I want to see if that has worked or not. Right, here we go. Come on, beauty. Let's see how we go. Oh, I love this combo. I absolutely love it. So this is birch, 3 coats, and then I put chips in Cordovan with a little bit of birch on the top, and then I do little dots of cobalt wash dots. But I think it's in this opening, I've got a little test strip, because I'm thinking instead of doing dots of cobalt wash, could I make chips of that? And I thought, no, hang on a sec, why don't I try a couple of chips in some blue and see, does it create the same effect, so I can have blue chips as opposed to do dots. But I'm really liking that. That's gorgeous. Oh no, it's not gorgeous. Oh, there's a crack. Oh, there's a crack. Oh, can you see? Oh, very, very, and then I can just see it there. Oh no. Oh, so flat, and I've got that hairline crack there. What a shame. Oh, otherwise that's gorgeous. Nothing I can do about that either. So you can see I put far less silica sand on the bottom, and obviously it wasn't enough. I always thought I was putting way too much, and now I haven't got and put enough, and that's a lesson learned, isn't it? Oh, what a shame. Oh, gutted. Gutted. No, and I can see it. I can't do anything with that, apart from have it as display in my studio as to remind me, put more silica sand down. What a shame. Gorgeous combo though, and so flat. And I slab rolled some clay, and then I finished off throwing this on the wheel. So a bit of 2 techniques there joining together. So here we go, Joe. This one, I think we did 2 things. We did a load of snowmen to have as Christmas tree decorations, and then there was a lot of hearts that we'd made that she's going to string up on some twine to put in front of her fireplace. So here we go, Joe. Let's have a look. No, it's not your shelf, it's mine, but I'm loving it. Oh, the tension there. I forgot I put these in. Oh, those are so much better. Right, these pieces I had out the kiln in a previous opening, and I was really disappointed because they came out with a grainy finish and matte, and I'd only put 1 coat of clear on. I also put the wrong stoneware clear. So over transfers, apparently, is it lead free or zinc free? Oh, I do get confused, but I've got one of those and I tried that. So this is transfer that I did. There's a tiny dot on there, which I wonder if that's silica sand, but it's a tiny little dot there, but so feels like there's something on the surface. Maybe it's silica sand blown around. That has now got a gorgeous gloss on it, and it's intensified the transfer. Really nice. Little bit of silica sand underneath. I don't know why I bothered putting silica sand underneath it, but the gloss. So cracked it. Put the right stoneware clear and 2 coats. So I actually layered the 2nd coat. I did sprayed it with hairspray first to get it to adhere. I normally heat it up, so I thought I'd try that, and it's worked. Very, very nice. And these 2 were little testers that I did with scraps, trying my stencils that I had of my son and daughter-in-law for Christmas. Not for Christmas, for my birthday in September. And they came out matte and grainy. So I put, again, another coat hairspray, another coat of gloss. Oh, there's a little tiny crack there. I'm not surprised, this is wafer thin. But what I'm loving is I've got the right finish now. And that was worrying me because I thought I've got these stencils, I've got underglazes, I've got transfers, and if I can't get a nice finish, where's the inspiration? Trying to think, but that's a beautiful gloss on there. Really nice and flat. Actually, it's such a tiny little undersurface crack. So that is just a trinket dish or just, I don't know. I don't even know what that would be. But it was a test for some transfers and I'm loving that. The gloss is gorgeous. And then this one was, the clay was too sticky when I put my stencil on. First time using it, so I need to let that dry a bit more. And then I put the underglaze on, so it was a textured surface. So when it came out, I sanded it down and then I put the second coat of clear on it and it's now come out super, super smooth and shiny. I don't know if you can see that. Just tried a bit of a small ombre with 2 blues. So this was just test pieces. It's a really light, little lightweight piece, but nevertheless, still gorgeous little test pieces. Very nice. Lovely and glossy. I'm liking those. Now this, where's my plate? This is what I'm trying to recreate. Okay, with chips. I don't know if you can see that. That's not bad, is it? Oh, so what did I do? Blue surf chips on this one and Capri Blue on that one. And I would say I could get away with both. I did chunkier ones on here, less chunky ones on finer here. They're both creating a similar effect. So I've made some chips in these two. So I'm going to try that. Be a lot easier for me to do. I'm liking that. So then I'll use my Mako Cobalt Wash just on the rims where I'm doing that on bowls and mugs to create a beautiful effect. Because I'm making a set for the house that's all in these tones. So I've actually using, try to see a little piece to show you. So I'm using it here on the side of a bowl and a mug, the Cobalt Wash with birch and Cordovan, and then the Cobalt Wash on the top because I'm loving this effect. But on a flat piece, obviously it's not going to have that run. So I wanted to try and create something that's going to blend. And I'm liking that. I'm almost thinking I'd go more this tone, which is the Capri Blue, rather than the Blue Surf. But I've got 2 options. I'm pleased with that. That was well worth doing a test on that one. Okay, so Joe, now this one. Sorry for the anticipation and then I didn't open it. Here we should now have either hearts or snowmen or a bit of both. Come on, little babies. We did have a lot of broken noses and we glued them back with the glaze. Let's hope they're stuck on. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at them all grinning at us. They're looking at the moment okay. Oh, I like those. Let me take these off. They are cute as anything. So these are to make some Christmas decorations with, I think, for the tree for Joe. So I'll first of all just bring them up and let's have a look. So, how cute. So we just did the scarf at the back, left this raw so I could put it down, and I've rested it in between some cookies so I could rest the cookies on the raw clay and then just paint the scarf. And I think that's worked out quite well. So we've got, and his nose seems firm. Oh, look, he's cute. He's cute. So Joe's job was to put all the wax on the bottoms first, and when we were glazing, she was realising the importance of trying not to go up the side because you've got some little bits where the wax has come up the side. But it was ornament, so we didn't mind. So she said, oh, I can't believe there's actually so many different processes. These are so cute. The noses are all on Joe, which is really good. Oh, look at them. They're adorable. Absolutely adorable. The cookies have all not touched the scarves, which is brilliant. Let me move this way so I can put them here so you can see. I love them. These are so gorgeous. There's your little families, Joe. So gorgeous. Cute as anything. There's your 9 little snowmen. Beautiful. Ready to go on your Christmas tree. So let's have a look now. We've got hearts. So Joe said she would love, she found from some of my pots some styles that she liked, colours, glazes that she liked. So we've gone here for sea salt, very nice. And we were trying very hard to get lots of crystals because she loved that effect. They've come out great, Joe, haven't they? Really nice on there. We've got our holes so we can get the string through, nothing's sealed up, great. Let's put those on the board. And then we did some sand and sea, and again a little tiny crack on there, but it's actually sealed up with the glaze. I think we spotted that one when we did it. That sand and sea has come out lovely. So all it had was a small little heart stamp on it. Those have come out fab as well. And then we did some green tea. Nice. Got a nice little crystal shine on there. Not crystal shine, but like slightly metallic shine on there. And the edges have come through really, really nice. Loving those. And then we did some green tea with, if I remember rightly, some, forgot this, what did I say this was called? Oh, heck. I forgot. You know you have a metal bland, but we put some crystals on there and it has created a really nice bit of texture, and we scattered those on as well. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Very nice. And then we have got down below a big raspberry mist one. So we wanted raspberry mist with some of the green tea around it to bring it in, because she's got some cushions in a lounge in a raspberry colour. So currently looking very nice. So we're going to be alternating these on her string, however we do it. See, I haven't really laid those out very nicely there, have I? But coming together gorgeous. Let's see now, Joe, what we have got under here. I think there was some bowls I'd had for ages. I'm trying out some purple glazes, some purple combos, trying to see if I can do a range of purple mugs of some sort of combo, maybe for my office, for when I have visitors in my office in South Wales. So all my room is all purple. The rest of the office is all normal colours, but I was allowed to have my office in my colour, so it's like Cadbury's purple everywhere. So, you know, gotta make some mugs to go with it. Right, let's have a look. Yes! Oh gosh, look at these colours! Oh, Joe, your heart's nice. Oh, and your wording's come love. Oh, look at this. Oh, yes. So this was blue hydrangea on the bottom. So I tested them out on some bowls to see if I liked the combo for a mug. So, and then inside blue hydrangea with the purple gloss. These are all both Mako, purple gloss over the top. Now I love that in a bowl, but I wouldn't want that on the inside of a mug. That's nice on the outside, but it's still a gorgeous little bowl, isn't it? And then this one, I'm thinking this is more the one. Yes, because again, some speckles in there. I don't know why. Is that the silica sand that's dusting around that maybe, don't know what that's there for. So this is Mako purple gloss, 3 coats, and then I've done 3 coats of blue hydrangea over the top rim, and I love that on the outside, and I love that here, and that I think on the inside of a mug would look really nice and clean. On the outside of the mug, I think this at the bottom would be lovely. I could go heavier with this, maybe add some flux so I've got some nice movement, or I could try some texture, but I love how that purple gloss, look how solid that colour is. Beautiful, beautiful. I think that might be the combo I'll go for, but I might add some texture on a mug. But that's cute, isn't it? A lovely little double set. Really nice. Love those. So what else do we have? I did 2 spare bowls I had. These are from a long time ago. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at that. Looks quite like... that would have been good for Halloween. So this is stone, and all I've done is added 1 thick coat of manganese wash to the rim, and I've just in the centre done a very light swirl when I've thrown it, and the stone has picked that up beautifully. So that's quite smooth to touch, but it's picked up that swirl really lovely. That makes me think that if I just did texture on the side, that would break beautifully on texture up here, like just a mild texture. I might try that. This is my old way I used to do the bases when I used stroke and coat, and the glaze was melting because it's a proper glaze, not an underglaze. So now I am doing with it underglaze, so it's becoming a lot sharper. So I'm much happier with my underglaze carvings, but I'm again just playing around, trying to find my style. But I do like this on the base of my pieces rather than just completely plain. I like that, very nice. Let me put that back over there. And this is another deeper one that I did again. Ah, look again, the dots in the bottom. That's got to be silica sand floating around. It's got to be. How do I stop that? Because I barely had any in there. That don't make sense. Unless it's blistering or something else. Okay, now these should just pop off because they were resting on the raw clay. And again, my old style of carving, which was very thick. So this is a very old bowl. But again, quite nice. Apart from those dimples, they don't stack, but they weren't supposed to. I just did the two of them together to see how they looked. And then Joe, we had here's your other centre heart to go on your set here. So I think we were going to have this, and then we were going to actually do the combinations of different colours around it on a string, on a wooden fireplace, quite rustic. This is really lovely colours on those hearts, Joe. Really, really nice. That's going to make a really nice garland. But then, oh, hang on, I've got another little one here. Okay, we then made, let me get these out. We then made these, which so Joe's going to have a board and she's going to mount those on it for her home sweet home. Love these, Joe. Really, really nice. Really nice. So I'll string those up and get those sent over to Joe, or I think she's coming down before Christmas. But short kiln opening, but some really lovely stuff, and majority of it is Joe's. So thanks for joining me, and hopefully see you again soon. Thanks ever so much for the support. Take care. Bye bye.